Howdy, friends. This here's Buford. Lord have mercy. It's hot enough to fry eggs out there on the sidewalk. I mean to tell you, it's a blue scorcher today, and I spent most of it in the hayfield. Every year, the first week of July, me and Luther Purvis, that's Earl's baby brother, we do hay together over at his place over in the theater community, not too far from Burwood. It's just a little piece over the hill there. Well, anyhow, this year, on account of the first week of July being his and his wife Rowena's 50th wedding anniversary, we delayed it a few days so they could go down to Orange Beach, Alabama, and celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. So I hadn't seen Luther until he showed up this morning. I was out there getting the tractor ready and all that kind of stuff so we could get on as quick as we could because it gets so hot in the late afternoon. He drove up in his truck and he got out looking like he'd been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. He had a black and purple and green eye swole up on this side of his jaw, and I said, "Good Lord, Luther, what happened to your face?" He kindly twisted his head around, and I could tell it hurt him to talk a little bit. He said, I got this here from agreeing with my wife. Now, I've known fullers to get a little jacked up from disagreeing with their wife. I wore a chunk of 6-inch pie plate right here in my forehead from disagreeing with El Werner back in the day. So I understand that, but general speaking, a man don't get all lopsided headed from agreeing with his wife. So I had to ask the question, Luther, how did that happen? And he tells me this story. He says there we was there on the beach in Orange, Alabama. Oh, Buford, it's beautiful. I mean, the water and the sand and the waves. And he says, and every once in a while, one of those gals will come by what forgot part of her bathing suit. And he said, we was a standing there, me and Rowena, and he said, here come one of them. He said she had on one of them teeny weeny bikinis, and she is a poking out in all the right places. He said the Lord had to be in a real good mood the day he made her. Well, she come walking out across there like a Tennessee walking horse. And Rowena looked at her and said, oh, God, I want her body. And that's where Luther made his mistake, you see, because he oughtn't to have agreed with Rowena, but he did. He said, me too. He said the next thing I knowed, there's a poking smelling salts under my nose and the side of my head is swelling up. And the moral of the story is this. Sometimes it's better to just say nothing.